Hello, everyone. Okay, today's lesson is estimating quotients. It is actually pretty easy. So I'm going to show you how to do it with a one-digit divisor and a two-digit divisor. For a one-digit divisor, you leave the divisor the same. So if it's 3,496 divided by 6, I'm leaving the 6. Okay. And I think to myself, what, 6 obviously doesn't go into 3. So 6 goes into 34, but what's a number that's close to 34 that 6 goes into? And I would say 36. So I would just make this 36 and then put 2 zeros, 3,600, and then do how we would do this kind of division, 36 divided by 6 is 6, and then I would have to bring over these 2 zeros, so it would be 600. If it was this one, 51,298 divided by 9, so I'm going to leave my 9 the same. And I would say, what's a number? I can't obviously do 5, so I would do 51. What is a number close to 51 that 9 goes into? So I could either do 45 or I could do 54. I'm going to do 54 and just do 54,000 divided by 9. I would do 54 divided by 9 is 6, and then 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. If you did do 45,000 divided by 9 and got 5,000, that would also be right. It just kind of depends on what you're estimating, if you're over or under. There's no right answer, just as long as you can show your work. So for this one, oh, this was weird that I did this. Okay, so 7, what's a number close to 12 that 7 goes into? So I would say 14. So there's 3 digits, 1, 2, 3. So I would make this 14,000 divided by 7, and I would get 2,000. For this one, 1,562 divided by 8. What's a number that 8 goes into? That's close to 15, so I would do 16. Add 2 zeros, 1,600 divided by 8. So it would be 16 divided by 8 would be 200. This one, 3,714 divided by 4. So what's a number close to 37 that 4 goes into? I would say 36. Bring down 2 zeros. Divided by 4. 36 divided by 4 is 9. And this would be 9,000. So these ones really are not that bad. Just leave the divisor the same. And then just always look at the dividend and see what you can make compatible. Okay. Sorry, I'm balancing this on a cup of tea. Okay. So for these ones, when you have a 2-digit, so you take the divisor, okay? I always start with the divisor. So 53, I would make 50. Okay. So I think of the 50 as a 5. So and think of what number, so if this is 5, if this is 98,317, how many times does 5 go into 9? So this could either be, I shouldn't have started with this one because it's kind of hard. But I would make this probably this 9 into a 10. And I would make this 100,000. And if you're thinking about rounding, obviously if I'm rounding 98,000 up, it's going to be 100,000. So then I would do 10 divided by 5 is obviously 2. And then there's 1, 2, 3, 4 zeros here. But I have 1 0 here. So that means I would need 3. Sorry, I should not have started with that one. Okay, for this one, I would make 84 and 2 and 80. And I would say, okay, this is 819,000. So I would think of 8, 81. I would say, okay, this would, obviously 8 goes into 8 once. So I would just make this whole thing 800,000. So 8 divided by 8 is obviously 1. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 zeros, but then you'd get rid of the 1. So I would need 1, 2, 3, 4 zeros to get 10,000. For this one, 94, I would make into 90. This one, I would actually also then make this 90,000 and do 9 divided by 9 is 1. And there's 1, 2, 3, 4 zeros, and then take away the 1. So I need 3. I feel all these are kind of the same. Okay, look over here. So this is already 40, which is weird. So I would say 4 goes into, what's a number close to 17? So I would say 16, and I would make this 16,000. And I would do 16 divided by 4 is 4. There's 1, 2, 3 zeros, but there's 1 here, so I would need 2. For this one, I would make 57 into 60 because I'm rounding. What's a number close to, I would just make this 36. So you would just do 36, 1, 2, 3, So 36,000 divided by 6,000, 36 divided by 6 is 6. There's 1, 2, 3 zeros, but there's 1 here, so you would need 2. Okay, 18,173 divided by 42. So I would make this 42 into a 40. And I would say, okay, like what's close to 18 that 4 goes into? And I would say 16. So I could do like 16,000 divided by 40. 16 divided by 4 is 4. 1, 2, 3, but take rid of 1, so it would be 2. I could have also made this just so you can see. I could have brought this up and made it 20,000 and done 20 divided by 4 is 5, and that could have been 500. That's really it for today. Okay, bye.